Hi family, it's Regina. And today we're doing another declutter rehome, but with a twist. Get to that in a minute. Welcome if this is your first time here. Welcome back if you're coming to hang out with me for another episode. What I do here is I am reducing my 600 to 800 fragrance collection down to 200 or 300, and I'm doing it at the instruction of Spirit and said I need to do it on social media. I've been on social media for a year doing this declutter. It is a saga. However, I am going to be traveling through 5 different countries, 6 of my favorite male designers. I'm going to decide on my basic yay or nay, but let's see what you think. Let's see what I think, because I may or may not like the OG. I may or may not like these flankers. We're going to find out. Welcome. The first country is the UK, and that is the home or the founding home of Pepe Jeans. Second, we're going to go across the channel and we're going to go to Germany, home of Hugo Boss. Then we're going to turn around and head over to France, home of YSL. And we're heading down Italy, home of 2 of my favorite male designers, Salvatore Ferragamo and Giorgio Armani. We're still going a little further south where we're going to hit Spain for Paco Rabanne. What I'm going to do is start with the lowest intensity for what I have. And in some cases, I actually have more than the number of flankers for all. So all of them may or may not have the same number of flankers, but I'm going through all of them because this is a declutter, as I like to do. Pepe. This one is Cocktail for Her. The other 3 that I have of Pepe Jeans are not the same name. So these are not flankers. Ooh, this is a pineapple grapefruit bomb. Tropical, like Sex on the Beach, Tequila Sunrise. I'm not going to say yay or nay. I'm just going to say I like it. We're going to move on. Next, we are in Germany with Hugo Boss, the scent Eau de Toilette. And as you know how I do, I'm just going to spray and tell you what I think. This is very light. There's some floral in here. I'm not getting a lot of fruit. There's some floral. It's nothing exciting, if I'm honest. It smells like perfume to me. And I think the word that comes to mind is it's not captivating. So for me, this would be a no. You like how I do that? That's just not captivating enough for me to actually want to keep it in my collection. The next one, France. And this is YSL Libre EDT. This honestly, to me, is a lavender bergamot bomb. Let me see if I still think that way. And that's been my issue with this one, is I haven't reached for it very much. You can tell there's barely a dent. Yeah, this smells more like it's lavender or bergamot. This smells more like a man's aftershave. I'm not getting a lot of sweetness, not getting any vanilla. I'm just not getting a lot out of it other than an overdose of lavender and bergamot. YSL Libre EDT, this is a no. Coming into Italy, let's get some good pasta. Although this is interesting, the intensity of these, the original is the most intense of these 3 that I have. So we're going to go in that order. And this one is Amo Ferragamo Perlé. Oh, but see, this is floral and some fruit. Very light. This is lovely. This is a yes. Actually, it always was a yes because this is one of my all-time favorite fragrances because I love pairing it with some of my Middle Eastern fragrances. So light and easy to wear for me. Amo Ferragamo Perlé is a definite yes. Here's our next Italian, Mr. Armani. The C Eau de Toilette. I have a lot of the C's. I don't have the red C, the Passione, because I sent that to my mom, who loves it. Because, when your mom wants something, you have to give it to her. This smells like perfume. I don't get a lot of the black currant. If that's pear that I'm smelling, then I don't like it. This is just a touch above Libre Eau de Toilette. In terms of smelling like the C Eau de Toilette for me is a no. Let us talk Spain with one of my all-time favorite designers and one of my favorite little creative bottles, which is Fame. And this, of course, is the Fame Eau de Parfum. And I actually have 3 of these, which I'm going to smell because they're supposedly the same fragrance, but I've never smelled them to find out. So we're going to do that right now. Now that was a strong mister coming out, that little fella. This is juicy, fruity. I think what I've heard is that Fame is a mango scent. I can't say it is a definitive mango to me, but definitely it is a juicy, fruity scent with some floral. I like this. I like this a lot. Not surprised, but I like it a lot. This Fame is a yes. Now we're going to talk about the other 2 Fames because my understanding is that they are supposedly the same, but I don't know that. The other one, the Fame original, is staying because I love it. So let me see what I think about this one, which is Bloomin' Pink. And I got to say, I am one of the people who absolutely love this robot look. I just think it's hilarious. There's something whimsical and yet artistic about it in my mind. Now, the question is, are these the same fragrance? I get yes. Mango, juicy. It's mainly sweet. I love this. If its little sister was a yes, this one's obviously a yes, and I love the whole look. So Blooming Pink is also a yes. But now let's look at this one and see if that's a yes as well, because it should be the same scent. So unless something changed, I should be saying yes to this one too. I get the same. Just gorgeous. That's a yes. Heading back to the UK, we are looking at Pepe Jeans for her. It looks like that. So cute, right? Take it apart like that. You have a little space shuttle capsule, in my opinion, when you're ready to spray. Because I'm a space nerd. What can I say? Cough syrup. This is not a keeper for me. That was easy. We're moving on. Here we are. We're coming into Hugo Boss, the scent Private Accord, which looks like that. It is fantastic. I already say that, knowing that it is. Oh, you guys, this is two things. Unfortunately, discontinued. I don't know what Hugo Boss was thinking. But secondly, this is the gourmand of the version. This has chocolate or cacao and vanilla. Oh man, but light, like a milk chocolate. This is delicious and it's staying with me. And as you can see, I've already got a dent there. I love this one, but I want it to be fair and take it through the process. But this is a yes. Back to France. Libre Parfum. We're going to go in and see if that male cologne aftershave lavender and bergamot combination still exists or is as intense with this as it was on the eau de toilette. Oh no, there's some sweetness in here. I can't say it's honey. Whatever the sweetness is, it is definitely bringing down that overbearing lavender bergamot for me. This is beautiful. I'm not sure oh, this orange blossom. That's what it is. I don't know if I'd wear this during the day or if it's a night scent, but this is definitely a yes scent for me. So Libre Le Parfum is a yes. Back to Italy. And we are now talking Ferragamo Amo Flowerful. And if you can see that, there is a little floral design as part of the cap, which the other one didn't have. My Perlay did not have. And that I just think that is just so thoughtful and attention to the attention to detail. I'm just going to go to women say it's flowerful. It should be a flower bomb. Let's see, because I could be lying. Nope. Floral. There's some rose in here. Whatever else in here, it's sweet and floral, and probably white florals in here. I don't know which ones, but and maybe there's a fruit in here too. It's a little juicy. Oh yes, and yes. So flowerful is a yes for me. Still in Italy. Armani again. This is Si Fiore, which I believe this is the one they've discontinued. So sad. Oh, see, I like this. This is more perfumey to me. More, I don't know if I would wear it during the day. I certainly would not wear this during the summer. I would wear it now for sure during the spring. It is more perfumey than the other florals, like the Flowerful by Amo. It's still lovely, lovely scent. So Si Fiore is definitely a keeper for me. Now we're coming into Spain. We are talking Femme Le Parfum. And this one is sort of telling you how the intensity, because you have the black robot dress as opposed to the clear or the silver one. Let's see what this one smells like. This is intense. This is, I do see the DNA. I get the juicy fruit that's at the top, but there is something darker, heavier, pulling it down that I'm also getting. I don't want to say no, although if I had to choose, this would be the one to let go of, because this is definitely to me more of a fall scent or an evening scent. I'm not sure that I'd want to wear this during the day, and I'm not sure I'd want to work with anybody who's wearing this during the day because it just smells more intense. Let's say yes right now, because you gotta give the robot some credit. I just love this look, but there is something. So I got to see the notes. This may end up being a no, but right now it's a yes. Back around to the UK. Let's stop in a pub, get some fish and chips. Celebrate for her. This is a deep turquoise colored martini glass. Your space shuttle capsule when it's done. And let me smell this one. Any of these, what do you guys think of my choices? Ooh. Oh, this smells like menthol or Vicks Vapor Rub, whichever you want to call it. This is a no. Celebrate for her is a definite no. We are going to hold off on Germany because I only have one Hugo Boss left, and I'll hold that for the last round going through here. We're now going back to France for YSL, and this should be YSL Libre Intense. And I'll be honest, I don't fully understand the difference between Le Parfum and the EDP Intense, but maybe I'll find out right now. This is intense. This is, did they add mint to this? Or maybe or maybe I'm still stuck in the UK, but this has a camphor, menthol, like a vapor, like it's clearing my nose. This to me would be a no. Yeah, no. No. This would be leave EDP intense. No. Let's go into Italy where we're gonna talk to C because I have this C, which I believe is the original C. Not sure. We're gonna smell that and see what I think. Fiore is staying. The C eau de toilette is going. It's amazing what they do to these perfumes and their flankers. I don't like this at all. I don't know what there's something sweet, maybe rose, maybe there's a floral sweetness to this, but there's also like a woodiness coming up that I don't like. So this is a no. Interesting. Coming over. We're talking. We're gonna hold off on fame because that's the last one I have left. So let's go back. Whew. Okay, you guys, we're rounding it up. We're coming to the end. London calling. Big red martini. You gotta love that. It would be great if it was actually a fruit bomb with breadfruits, grapes. What do you guys think about this? Yep, it's exactly what it smells like to me. Oh, love this. Without a doubt, this is staying. I don't know what it is. You'll see the notes, but it just has that like a red fruit bomb and sweetness right on the top, which I absolutely love. Crossing over, I'm back into Germany for that one last time. Oktoberfest. We can go visit. Lots of beer, sausages, and also bratwurst and knockwurst, all the other wursts that the Germans have that are absolutely delicious. As you know, I like to travel for the food. Always for the food. Let me know if you guys have a favorite food in any of these countries. I mean, obviously, when we get to Italy, we can talk so much, but obviously, fish and chips, I've already said it. I'm a huge sausage, so any kind of wurst with bread, any kind of hot dog that I can get in Germany, I'm gonna love. Sorry, but we're talking Hugo Boss, the scent absolute. There is one that I saw when I was recently traveling, which I believe is magnetic, and there was another one. There was two new ones, but the magnetic didn't sound that great, and the other one seemed to be more of a cherry note, and I didn't really want a cherry note because I wasn't really sure what they were trying to do with the scent DNA. So let's see what this one is. This is really weird because I would have said this was the most intense of the three, and yet it's not. This is right behind the scent eau de toilette. It is definitely a perfume. It's not a bad perfume, but it's just a perfume. So let me see what the notes are. I don't want to say no to this one yet either, but honestly, if I had to, this would be the one I would get rid of because somehow it has changed. I loved the Private Accord with that gourmand touch. This one is just a designer fragrance. Here we are in France. This one, I can't even say if it's intense or not. I just put it last because it is the most recent flanker to the lead line. And this is Absolute Plantain. This one, when I smelled it, I walked by it and I smelled it. I had to go back and get it. But now, as I read things about it, it seems as if this is more of a cold metallic. I haven't sprayed it since I bought it. Obviously, I'm a little on the fence about the lead line. This truly does come off cold. I get the lavender, not as much bergamot, but I also get like method or lemon pledge. I get some sort of a cleaner in here. I'd have to wear this one on me to see what it does on my skin chemistry because right now on this stick, it is not as appealing to me as it was when it was sprayed in the air. I'm gonna hold off on this. That's a possible no, guys. It's Italy. We didn't even talk in France how we have a croissant if you want food in France. Killer. One of my personal is steak frites or mussels and frites. But let's move into Italy because now we're in the land of good food. Not that we haven't been, but you know. And we're now this is the generic. I think this is the OG, but I'm not really sure. This is the Ferragamo Amo. I would think this is the most intense because the other two are so incredibly light. But again, I don't know that either. Let's spray and see what we think. Okay, Italy. Let's for Italy for the Italian food. I think you have to figure out what region you want to be in. My big thing is Bolognese, which from Bologna, but then you have risotto Milanese with ossobuco, and that's from I believe the Milan area. Have of course pizza from Naples. This smells like lemonade. Let me spray that again. Maybe I didn't spray enough, but it smells like lemonade. And I would think with me talking about all the Italian foods that I would love to eat, it would have dried down and given me something else. But this smells like lemonade to me. Sweet lemonade, but I'm not getting any florals. I'm getting sugar. Okay, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm not gonna say no on this one, which is really kind of sad because I probably should get rid of something, but I'm gonna put in the maybe. I want to wear it and see what it does for me. I'm a little taken aback by the lemonade, being that that's all I'm getting is lemon, and sugar. I'd like to see the notes and figure out and I'd like to see what it smells like on me before I say no to that. Because of course, Ferragamo, again, one of my favorite designers, love his shoes, love his handbags. I think this is the only line of his perfumes I actually have, so maybe I don't love him that much. Anyway, moving on. We're into Italy. Let's talk about C, because I have two of them. I have the CEDP Intense, which I believe is the old version. I also have the CEDP Intense that I just picked up in Europe, that according to the person who sold it to me, it is reformulated of this, and that is the new one. Let's test both of them and see what I think. Oh, I love that sprayer though. You see, oh, that was a mist. That was sweet. This is reminding me of something from the 90s. This is one of those vintage type perfumes, definitely for going out to the club. I don't know what's in it. I don't like it. We're going to move on with this one and say no to the C Intense. Honestly, can you tell? I'm a little blown away by that one. That was not what I was expecting it to smell like at all. So let me do this one because I just got this one. And if you saw an earlier video about my European haul, I talked about this being a fragrance that I picked up that I absolutely love. And pretty much it became my day scent along with my decant that I took. So and this, according to the woman who sold it to me, was a reformulated of the EDP Intense that I just tried. And this is so much lighter, so much more floral. Let's see the notes, because this is sweeter, lighter, more floral, more rose. The other one is, like I said, just a fragrance that's being called back to the 1990s and the 2000s. This is gorgeous. So obviously this is staying because I just bought it and I knew I loved it. I'm just surprised that its predecessor was not good. Last one, we are back to Spain. Paella, Serrano ham, tapas. This one is Fame Intense. Ooh, still juicy, sweeter. I just don't get the sense of it being the mango as I did in the earlier ones. I like it, which is really sad. I'm not sad. It's not going anywhere. I like it. So I find the Fame Intense less intense than this one. They're all staying. Apparently, I love me some Fame. Not gonna lie. And that's it, you guys. That is our travels through 5 countries in Europe with 6 of my favorite male designers. I have gotten rid of 7. 4 are possible maybes. Not bad. 10 are staying, or at least until I wear them and decide what I want to do. And I will follow up eventually on the 4 possibles. I'm going to wear them and see what I think. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support. Appreciate you hanging out with me. I'll see you in another one. And until then, cheers.